Yamo Media is a digital media company located in Columbus, Ohio. We specialize in live streaming high school and semi-professional sports. We are looking for local business partners to bring Central Ohio athletics to a larger audience.
Peyton Powell for three in the win at the buzzer.
And cutting up the middle is Lathan. He breaks free, and there he goes.
Takes it up and puts it down.
If you'd like to grow your business and support the Central Ohio community, then contact us at yamomedia.com.
And here he is, Mr. Ryan Dietrich on call. And we're gonna get it started. We're at our fourth game today?
This is the fourth game of the afternoon. We just finished up with New Albany taking down Heath. And yeah, there's a look at the schedule. Maysville and Northridge right now. Two more left after this one. Pick Central, Parkersburg South, and then Bishop Hartley. And Tays Valley rounding it out. And welcome into the action at tip. That's the way it's going, back to back to back to back. And we keep it flowing. A good atmosphere here at Alumni Arena from Ohio Dominican University. Ryan Dietrich and Candace Allen on the call. Early offensive foul. Just moving screen. Foul is on number 24. Be Jordan Watson.
Oh, it looks like the fans are in it early.
I like it. That's one of the benefits of sitting right here in front of them. We get all of the editorials and commentaries behind us. Looks like a good man defense here from Maysville to start it. And another quick whistle. Kane Rohrig, the sophomore, putting his hands a little bit on him.
Yeah, Ethan Payne was active cutting to the basket, just got a little handsy. Sometimes the ref lets those go, but we'll see how the rest of the game is called.
Dangerous inbounds pass. Corralled by Bingham, he just takes it to the rack, can't finish. See what the Panthers have. Tough take. Tripped up there, going to the hoop. Alex Bob, the senior. Your five starters from Maysville real quick. 0, the sophomore Gator Nichols. 2, the senior Wesley Armstead, as we look at Alex Bob, the senior.
Yeah, you see the feet get twisted there at the bottom. He was able to get the foul.
Kane Rohrig, Jordan Watson are the other two rounding out the top 5 as we got a little tip drill going on.
For sure, and it's all Alex Bob. He's really active starting out.
Out of bounds off Bob. That'll be Northridge ball. Very active bench by the Maysville Panthers. I like that. And we've talked about that. When you go on the road or do a neutral site, you got to generate your own crowd, your own momentum, your own distractions on the defensive end.
For sure. Oh, what a step through.
Ooh, nice finish. Carter Maloney. Maloney, excuse me. And that's the son of head coach Bill Maloney. Oh,
that has to be fun. Oh, what a give and go.
Yeah, being the son of a coach can kind of go both ways, right?
And you see here on the replay, 33 gets it over. You see Maloney just going to the basket, running his lanes, able to finish.
Very cool.
And that is Carter Maloney's 1,000th point. There you see him there, headed to give his mom the ball.
Oh, she wanted a hug. Oh, that's awesome. 1,000 points for Carter Maloney, the senior.
He's in game mode.
Yeah, he is in game mode, fair enough. And mom is always in mom mode.
Yeah.
What a nice moment there for the senior and the head coach's son, Carter Maloney, his 1,000th point.
That was a nice looking shot. Had his feet set and angle set. Just ball twisted around the rim.
Good work inside. They get the double team, forces the throwaway. Panthers recover. This long three from the right, Gator Nichols.
Got that one to go. He had his shoulder square to the basket, able to get his feet set. And the Panthers got a long range to go. And active on the defensive end, like you said. I think the bench and their crowd here and the clapping is just creating an intensity on the defensive end.
Tough take by Nichols. The sophomore, fearless.
Hey, and what a spin move.
Showcasing his skill set early. Ethan Payne out top. Vikings, a patient offense here, just kind of working around the perimeter. Obviously, big man Ethan Payne, they're trying to find him on the low block as the Vikings corral it back up top out by the volleyball line.
Yeah, Maloney tried to do a spin move of his own, but like you said, they're very patient. So once they pass, they cut. Screen away. He draws two, there's somebody open.
Good footwork by Ethan Payne. Can't finish at the rim though, guarded by Kane Rohrig.
In those situations right there, you see here on the replay, all the attention from the Panthers are on Payne. So at that point, one of his teammates could flash and be open for an open shot. Ooh, what a floater. Nichols, a sophomore.
Nice work by Nichols again. Good finish at the rim, Carter Maloney.
And we see how Maloney got to those 1,000 points. He has all 6 points for the Vikings starting out.
Nichols loses it, maybe a little contact through that screen, but
yeah, and Van Fossen with the active hands just saw the ball up in the air, able to get the tip.
tough fader from the free throw line.
I don't know, it looks like we're about to be saying his name all game.
Let's say, guess who?
Just found his spot in the middle of the paint. Elevated, got it to go.
Oh, a little aggressive on the screen. Kane Rary called for the offensive fouls. We take a look at Maloney dicing up the defense on the replay.
Yeah, you see him here, just take it to the basket, able to finish with his right, but this play right here, you see him get his defender on his back, just jump stops in the middle of the paint, quick follow through, knocked it down.
Yep, good fundamentals, good footwork from the senior. Great feed inside by Payne. That's Braden Nur.
And those are the kind of plays as a head coach that you're excited about. They just ran that play to perfection.
Tough shot there in the middle. He was open, but Alex Bob finding just the iron. Nice little Euro step through the contact.
Maybe Euro just a little too hard.
Is he a little? Yeah. Limping a little bit. That's Drew Bingham. 25 for the Vikings. Let's see if he can shake it off or if he can get a substitution. Maloney to Payne. Bingham, this Van Fossen. Inside
Sealed
to Payne.
in the post, spin to the left. There you go, but great help.
Good hands by Gator Nichols, the sophomore on the help D. But Bingham knocks down a three. His leg must not be hurting too bad.
No, hey, you see a ball go in the basket, there's no more hurt ankles.
It's Alex Bob on the far side. Thought he towed the baseline, but he's going to get fouled on the baseline drive.
Fouls on Vikings number 34.
34, Ethan Payne.
And there you see the terrific help by Bob, but up there, up top.
Yeah, good shot from
Bingham.
Bingham. Panthers on the out of bounds underneath. Nice defense. Braden Earl contesting the inbounds pass, knocks it out. Ball is off. The Green Vikings. Gator Nichols out underneath to Bob, back around. Thought he was going to shoot that. There we go. Alex Bob is who they were trying to find. Wesley Armstead, the senior, with the assist.
And he got one that to go. Bob's been very active trying to get into the paint, but he finally got an outside shot to go. So hopefully seeing the ball go in gets him going.
Under 1 minute to play in the first quarter.
60-second mark. Yeah, good defense recovery, though. Armstead comes away with it. Alex Bob to bring it up. See what head coach Brown draws up for the Panthers here.
Mallory almost telegraphed that one. They are playing football today, so
Yep.
little free safety action.
They've been off to the races there. 22 seconds to play. Panthers working on the last shot here.
There's Nichols up top.
Yep, Nichols guarded by Bingham, hands it off to Bob. Alex Bob gets the shot to go. Tough spin around Payne and at the horn. The full-length shot's no good, so that'll do it after one. Northridge leading Maysville 13-12 here on the AMO Sports Network.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it
Pretzel bun on the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator.
Hi, I'm John Holderby with the Theater People. Whether you're in an apartment or building a new house, you're a small business or a Fortune 500 company, we have services to meet all of your needs. We've worked in homes and businesses all across the state of Ohio for over 15 years. Everything from home theaters to automation to networks and beyond. The Theater People are here to help. Visit our website at www.thetheaterpeople.com to learn more. We look forward to working with you.
Live from Ohio Dominican University, Ryan Dietrich and Candace Allen here on the AMO Sports Network. The Northridge Vikings are leading the Maysville Panthers by 1 after 1 quarter of play. And it's gonna be Vikings ball. And we just saw Carter Maloney's 1,000th point scored.
For sure, and he already has 8 this afternoon, so just adding to that total.
1,006 so far. See if Maysville can lock it down on the defensive end. And the big man, Ethan Payne, checks out for Vikings. So to start the quarter, Alex Quinlan, who is just as big as Payne. And that's been kind of the Northridge focus. We're going to work the perimeter and use one of our big men inside and try and feed him on the low block.
For sure, and I think that whistle was just a little quick. I know it was like referee appreciation day weekend. Little quick whistle. It didn't look like a lot of contact on that foul, but kudos to Quinlan for being active in the post. And Mallory, you see once again, he's the active man for the Vikings. You see him here out of bounds. He has a steal down low, but he just decides to take himself over the gather against 3 players headed to the free throw line.
And he hurt his finger.
Yeah, it looks like he took a land and had a lot of weight on his shooting hand. Able to get some arc on that one.
You can see him wincing a little bit. He's kind of shaking that right hand. I don't know if it's a fingernail or if he jammed it or landed on it and bent it backwards, but that shooting, the ever-important shooting hand, something to keep an eye on there. He makes 1 of 2, 2-point lead. Maysville a little drive and kick, drive and kick.
Was that a... Oh, offense. Let's see here. You see... Oh, okay.
Yep, little hip check there.
Yeah, Watson just turned his back.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even see it. We're sitting right here, not much to it. Good work by our camera crew and my replay man, Mr. Dell. But yeah, it was just that little, just a little half hip check. We got a cameraman, Bruce, getting things done.
Yeah, and Carter Maloney, it is his show right now for the Vikings. Matter of fact, for the Vikings and the Panthers.
Ooh, good save.
And there you see him there with the rebound off and running.
Bingham with the ball at the top of the circle. And you can see the Vikings just working that perimeter, and Quinlan, low block to low block. He doesn't flash there on the weak side, off the mark, Bingham.
Yeah, great positioning from Bob.
Yeah, good box out by Bob. Ends up drawing the foul on Van Fossen.
And there you see Maloney once again just spots up. I'm not going to steal anybody's calls, but you're giving him way too much space. And there's a height disadvantage as well. You're going to have to, I think that was Nichols on him, you're going to have to scoot up, at least put your hand on his waist, in his stomach or something, flash it in front of his face, but just way too much space for Maloney to get that shot off.
Yeah, that's, got to get that corrected on the defensive side. Far side, that's the sophomore, Gator Nichols.
Watch number 5 shoving off. Number 5 shoving off, watch him.
Armstead drops it. Baseline drive, Alex Bob, big block by Quinlan.
Quinlan said, get out of here. He telegraphed that one.
Not in my house. The big bodies for the Vikings.
Yeah, you reward the big man. Let him go to work.
Good defense by Alex
For
Bob,
sure.
holding his ground.
Giving up at least 5-6 inches and still able to battle down there in the post.
Alex Bob on the attack.
Oh, late whistle.
Rolled in and out of the rim. Couldn't get it to fall. I like the effort from Bob. And that'll draw the foul on Alex Quinlan. He'll pick up his first.
And the Panthers are looking for their first points of the second quarter. Bob able to get one to go.
In and out. 1 out of 2.
But Scott active for the offensive rebound and able to draw another foul.
Gator Nichols, good drive. The left hand kind of off balance, but takes the body from Quinlan, who will pick up his second foul.
And here you see Nichols just sizing up his defender. Sees Quinlan down low, able to take the contact and just scoop it up to get the shooting foul.
Makes his first. Yeah, I'm not sure if he was trying to shoot that or maybe throwing the pass to whoever he had in the corner over here. Does not matter, though, because he's at the line. Knocking him down. Quinlan with 2 fouls takes a seat. It looked like Jake Davis, number 3, checked in for the Vikings. We have Maloney bringing it up.
I say bring a double team.
Yeah, Maysville doing a good job with the help defense. They've been doing it down low all night on the big guys. However, Maloney keeps knocking shots down.
Yeah.
Nice rebound by Nichols.
Oh.
And there's a foul on the senior, Carter Maloney.
Yeah, and that's one of the ones you just want to let go. I understand wanting to be active on the defensive end, but, you know, what we say,
Yep.
you're 50 feet away from the basket, just let them go and get back on defense.
Armstead on the inbounds. Alex Bob with it.
Great defense from Bigham.
Yeah, and then he clears out, sticking to his man, and that's ends up play by Alex Bob. He saw the defender clear out, so it's one-on-one, so he just took him to the rack, finished.
For sure, and used all of his upper body weight to create space.
Tied at 17, halfway through the second. That Panther bench getting some clapping going, trying to amp up that defense here on a good stand. Vikings, nothing doing.
Just running their offense, but you know they do want to get it into Maloney's hands. But as you see, especially when he goes down to the baseline, Maysville is dropping that other player where he's going, you know, 1 against 2. So great recognition from the Panthers.
Good basket cut by Maloney, and they feed it. Great hands by Wesley Armstead. And showing his quickness there, pokes it out of bounds. It'll still be Northridge ball. There's a good look at the replay from Alex Bob. Yeah, Bingham starts to clear out, and Bob just...
Yeah, that's weight room right there. He just dipped that shoulder just a little bit. Create some space to get the ball to go up.
Assertiveness, taking it to the rack, and you can't stop me. Vikings trying to answer.
Bring an extra defender. Too late, and 1.
That's excellent defense from Wesley Armstead. The help side defender got called. You'll see number 10 coming across right there. That's Cohen Fink.
Yeah, he needed to come like 2 seconds earlier to prevent him from turning to get a shot at the basket, but got to give it up for Maloney, recognizing it and being able to shoot. He has a high release point as well, which makes things difficult for a defender.
Makes his free throw. Good and 1. Armstead driving. Alex Bob with it. Little crossover, creates some space, can't get it to go.
See, the extra defender needs to come. He didn't get that shot to go, but that's way too easy on the offensive end.
Yeah, Maloney settles for just a turnaround jumper, misses it, and on the fast break, that was Alex Bob on the breakaway. And Braden Nur, number 5 for Northridge, the senior. He'll be called for his first foul. That'll be the
now
5th.
they're in the bonus, yep. The new rule in high school basketball, there are no more 1-and-1s after 5 team fouls. Each team will be in the bonus, which puts Bob at the line. Got the first one to go.
Misses a second as we get, I think that's the cheer squad, Pick Central.
Yeah, it looks like
Pickerington Central.
Making their way inside.
Yeah, coming up next. Pickerington Central and Parkersburg South. Nice work by the Panther defense. Transition, here we go. Peter Nichols pulls it back, wide open lane, and he gives it up. Just in and out. Cade Rock, the sophomore.
All right, Armstead coming in for the offensive rebound and give his team an extra possession.
Mallory.
What a block.
What a defensive effort.
I will say, Nichols and Bob give up a lot of height, but they make up for it in heart.
Cade Rock with the block. Bob recovers. Little trip That's Cade Rock, just got tripped up a little bit. Bobbing and weaving.
Oh.
Tough shot, gets his own rebound. All effort from the senior. What a finish by Alex Bob, and he's looking around like, where's the foul call?
Yeah, Bob is just playing at a different level. His intensity on the defensive end, offensive end, it's just at 150%. You see, he gets the miss, sizes up three defenders, and still able to get the ball up.
And there you go, there's the next crew to take the floor. Pickerington Central, the boys in purple and black, definitely bringing some attitude along with their game and some swagger. They're heading to the locker room back there. That's the cool part about these events is while you're getting ready, you get a chance to see some of the either game before, game after.
For sure, and teams from all around the state. So sometimes, you know, in each region we get isolated to the teams that are there, but when you have these showcases, we can see what the entire state has to offer.
And we're all tied at 20. 1:35 to play here in the first quarter. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from both sides.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Bob from the Maysville Panthers, the senior guard, I'm going to call him weight room. It's just, he just, you know, he's taking all the contact like we saw in the last replay against three players. He's getting offensive rebounds. He's getting defensive rebounds. He's very active. Even though he has a slight height disadvantage, no lack of effort on his part. And then Mallory, our 1,000-point scorer from Northridge, doing everything he can. But it may be time for someone else to step up offensively just to give him some help.
Yeah, he's got to have a little bit of help. The defense can't just focus all on him. Looks like a little bit of a zone from the Maysville Panthers. Nichols on Mallory. Nice hands by Nichols.
And you see he switched up his defensive game plan. You got to get inside. No more giving space to Mallory.
But the sophomore Nichols, he can play. 60-second mark. Vikings, a little three-man weave at the top. All right, working last possession here. Drive, they kick it back out. 30-second mark. Maloney with it over in the corner. Bingham drops it down to Gnur. What a block.
Get out of here.
Cade Rock says, not in my house.
Here you see him on the replay. Thinking he has a wide open shot, but look at Rock.
Oh, big block, good shot from our cameraman, Bruce. 15 to play.
At this point, I think you want the ball in Mallory's hands, but what defense up there by Nichols, just deny. They can't even get it to him.
Clock recognition, Bingham's gonna have to shoot it.
Great defense to end the half from the Panthers.
Parkersburg, big stand to end it. We're all tied at 20 as we're headed into halftime here from Northridge and Maysville. We will be back for the second half right here on the Yamo Sports Network.
Hi, I'm John Holderby with the Theater People. Whether you're in an apartment or building a new house, you're a small business or a Fortune 500 company, we have services to meet all of your needs. We've worked in homes and businesses all across the state of Ohio for over 15 years. Everything from home theaters to automation to networks and beyond. The Theater People are here to help. Visit our website at www.thetheaterpeople.com to learn more. We look forward to working with you.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it
Pretzel bun? On the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Pretzel Baconator.
How do you Buckeye? We work at it all the time.
When the local soccer team brought me to town, I needed a great vehicle to get to practice and my games. The champions at Buckeye treated me like family. That's how I Buckeye.
How do you Buckeye? The Buckeye family of dealerships.
Welcome back to the action. Shout out to our graphics department. I like that intro. Welcome back to Yamo Sports, everybody. Ryan Dietrich and Candace Allen. We are courtside live at Ohio Dominican University. Speaking of Yamo Media, I'd like to thank and give a shout out to our executive director, Adam Dell. I know Ahmad was on camera 1. Bruce, our man, on the baseline camera. Let's see, Fred, Ty, everybody else who's been involved. Big shout out to the crew here at Yamo Sports, doing good work as always. We got a tie ball game, folks, 20-all. And the sophomore, Gator Nichols. I am incredibly impressed with this kid's play. He's not, everybody else has got size on him, and he just finds a way to get it done, as that's Bingham diving for out of bounds.
He takes a cue from his senior, Bob, just, hey, I may be small, but look, I can get to my spots, elevate, and able to finish.
Yeah, Van Fossen kept his hand down on the defense. Nichols goes right over the top of him. Here we go, Maloney. The 1,000-point score has been the focus of the Vikings offense, number 11. This is Bingham drives the near side, off the mark. It's been a good first half, nice and tight. A little bit lower scoring there in the second quarter as the defensive figured it out. There you go. Gator Nichols having no problem with the defense from Northridge.
None whatsoever, but kudos to being aggressive coming out of halftime.
Northridge feeds it inside. That's going to be Ethan Payne getting back in.
What a steal.
Alex Bob with some good hands. Just loses control of the ball.
He thought of where he wanted to go before the ball did. It happens.
Let's see what the Vikings are going to have in store. Mallerton with the ball at the top. They've been working the perimeter and trying to feed it to the big man. There's Ethan Payne.
For sure, and a lot of credit needs to go to Armstead on the defensive end. It looks like they made a switch, and he's had the duty of guarding Maloney for the better part of a quarter and a half, just trying to limit him a little bit, and is making it difficult.
Payne sets the screen. Payne rolls. Doesn't feed him. Finds Van Fossen open on the wing. Doesn't get it. And here we go.
Got to stop the ball.
Too easy for Jordan Watson. All right, Maysville early. Nice little 6-point run to start the second half.
For sure. And all 3 of those shots have come off of layups. The last one being uncontested. So defensively, the Vikings have to get into it. But I think if they get some rhythm on the offensive end, maybe that'll take their offense. What a spin move.
Ethan Payne, nice finish. Let's see, that's Bob just tying up his shoe. Gator Nichols brings it up. Watson slips, curling around the top. Yeah, his foot slid out from under him. Luckily he's okay, didn't roll an ankle or anything. Yeah, take a look at this one.
And there you see Payne just posting up, gets his player going the wrong way, spins, able to finish.
Yeah, Ethan Payne picked up a second foul in the second quarter, so he sat most of it. We'll see if he can get back into his rhythm as he's trying to steal his man.
But Maloney wide open. But great recovery from the Panthers, and off and running. Here comes Nichols.
1-on-3, little hesitation.
Oh, he thought about pulling up.
You bet. Armstead, no good. Nice rebound by Watson. Hesitation, drive. Feeds his man on the low block. Hayne Rarig gets it to go.
Just great team, defense, offense. You see him just a scoop pass, takes the contact, able to finish. You see the reaction of his teammates. He kind of surprised himself on that one.
He's at the line, attempting the and one. Yeah, Jordan Watson came over and gave him a big old shove. That's love to see it supporting their teammates. They're feeling it.
And there you see the full court press.
Bingham gets by Nichols, and he keeps driving. Good drive. All the way, and here we go. Couldn't finish at the other end. I like the answer, though. Maloney off the mark.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to get a shot up. He hadn't been able to get one up, I think, for the first 5 minutes of this third quarter. And there's the senior once again, Bob.
Just getting it to go. Wesley Armstead. He's just all over Maloney. And it has affected him here early on through the first few minutes.
Yeah, and that has to be frustrating when you're basically face guarded. You're being face guarded most of the game. He doesn't worry about helping off any other player.
Yep.
So it makes things very, very difficult. So that means somebody else on the Vikings is going to have to initiate some kind of offensive intensity to get some points on the board, because Maloney's being hounded.
Jordan Watson can't get the steal. Maloney in the corner. Contested a little bit. Ethan Payne with the rebound. Step through and finish. Ethan Payne, the senior.
And maybe that's their calling card.
Gator Nichols for three.
Oh, we got a foul.
Fouled on the shot. He'll shoot three. And yeah, you mentioned it. Maybe that's their go-to. Feed the big man inside. Ethan Payne right there.
Yeah, we see here on the defensive play. Yep. Oh, got him on the hand.
Yep. Yeah, Bingham called with them. You can see him in the corner raising his hands. They're going to call that every time. Sophomore at the line, in and out. This is the first, but he has taken three. This is the second, too.
I will say that has been a story of the tournament. A lot of teams have left a lot of points on the board at the free throw line.
As Nichols attempts his third. We had a couple substitutions there. Bingham checks out, and Dylan Chambers checks in for Northridge Vikings. And Rarig checked out for the Panthers. And number 10, Cohen Fink, the senior, checks in as we see some full court pressure from Armstead and Nichols. Let's see if they go back to Payne on the inside.
You see Payne with the screen. Bring the double. And one.
Carter Maloney with the tough finish in the paint.
And there was an opportunity once again for the Panthers to come and bring the double. But great recognition from Maloney. It doesn't come. He's able to take the contact and get to the free throw line.
And number 10, Cohen Fink, who just checked in, will pick up his third foul.
And a quick turnover, just a lapse.
Yeah, mental lapse there. That was Jordan Watson. I think he was going to inbounds it and just had his foot on the inbounds line. So another quick turnover. Watson checks out. And number 23, Riggs, the sophomore, checks back in. Inbounding it, Braden Nur for the Vikings. Ethan Payne on the low block. Just stretching the floor, giving Carter Maloney some room to work. Spin move, elevates, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Nichols. What a move by the sophomore.
Just a slight little fadeaway. I like that move.
Made it
Giving
look
up some
easy.
inches, able just to back up just a little bit. Like a slight back.
The fade-ish away.
The fade-ish away.
Carter Maloney from the far wing. Ethan Payne inside. Armstead on him. Active hands by Armstead.
For sure, and great recognition from Fink. Almost had Armstead buried down there in her post. Have him once again, great seal.
Ethan Payne.
And that's been the difference with Maloney, you know, just not having as many touches offensively. They've been able to get the ball down in the post to Payne.
Tough defense by Van Fossen. Alex Bob gets some difficulty with that one. Maloney the other way with Armstead. Wesley Armstead draws the charge.
You know,
it's a good call there. I love the defensive effort. Check it out here as Armstead baits him into it.
that's the word for it. He baits him into it, but that's a, I'm not going to say the word, but it was a flop.
Took it on the chest. That's excellent defensive work from Wesley Armstead.
Yeah.
I love it.
He completely baited Maloney into that offensive foul, so great job by him.
The art of taking a charge
For
put
sure.
on by senior Wesley Armstead.
For sure.
And that'll warrant a timeout from head coach Bill Maloney from Northridge. Just a quick little 30-second timeout. And while we have a minute, I'd like to tell you about our partners at On Top Consulting. Discover the future of recruiting with On Top Consulting. Learn from college coaches how to navigate the complex recruiting process. Visit ontopconsulting.net. Visit their Instagram page @_OnTopConsulting. The world of college recruiting is changing in a hurry. And so it's best to learn from some of those college coaches how to navigate it. Definitely some useful tools. So once again, I encourage you to visit ontopconsulting.net. A lot of these kids we've watched over the weekend heading on to the next level, whether it's Division I, Division II, Division III. We've seen a lot of young athletes in action this weekend, as we've got a few more games ahead of us. 40 seconds to play. Maysville Panthers taking a slow possession here coming out of the timeout. Let's see what Coach Dave Brown drew up. Armstead, Maloney on him. Hand off to Alex and Bob. Van Fossen on Bob.
Ooh, gotta watch those end lines, getting a little close.
9 seconds to play. Basket cut, Bob. At the rim, just a little short, but he took a little contact.
Word for being patient. They took their time, able to bring somebody in the middle of the floor. There's Fink, able to recognize the give and go. I know Bob wanted to finish, but able to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, you could see just a little swipe down from Van Fossen. And Bob misses the first free throw. Sammy Scott checks in. Gator Nichols gets a rest.
The closer this game gets, these free throws are going to come back to haunt the Panthers.
Bob makes the second. 5 seconds to play. Cade Rock checks back in as Bob gets a little break. Rock with some defense at 2 seconds. Maloney just short. 34-31. It's a Maysville Panther lead at the end of 3. We'll be back for the 4th and final quarter.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it
pretzel bun on the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
We are back live from Ohio Dominican University. You can see it right there, the big DePaul Alumni Arena. Ryan Dietrich and Candace Allen on the call for Yamo Sports. The battle series presented by Elevated Sports Events. This is specifically the boys battle in the 614. If you're on the web, check them out, Battle Series Ohio. Fourth and final quarter, here we go. 3-point deficit. The Northridge Vikings face Northridge in green. Maysville Panthers in white with the 3-point lead. Ethan Payne, the big man for Northridge, back on the floor, sets the screen for Mallarney, who misses again. Good rebound inside. Braden Nur, the senior.
Good recognition from Nur, able to track that shot down. Only down one starting out here in the fourth quarter.
Alex Bob doing his thing, finishing through traffic. Mr. Defense, Wesley Armstead, who's been tasked with guarding 1,000-point scorer Carter Mallarney.
Yeah, and up the physicality as well. He's getting a lot of body on Mallarney to make things difficult.
Close to an over and back there. Bingham able to get both feet behind half court though. Van Fossen curling around. Hands it off, little screen on accident. Bingham for three. Got it, Drew Bingham.
Getting the teammates involved, and they've responded really well for Northridge, now able to tie this game. The first half, it was all Mallarney, but the second half for the Panthers, it's been Bob.
Alex Bob making it look easy. Van Fossen, little hip check from Armstead. Drew Bingham's got Nichols on him. Alex Bob on Mallarney now. Cohen Fink guarding Mallarney, keeps switching on him. Bingham.
Great defense.
Yep. And Ethan Payne working those low blocks. Mallarney trying to just shake and bake it. Spins, steps in, scores it. My goodness, Carter Mallarney showing
Great
off.
defense, but even better offense. Just able to steady himself, get his feet stepped down there in the paint, and again, that high release point, able to finish.
Alex Bob trying an answer. Cohen Fink gets the offensive rebound. Possession still alive for the Panthers. Gator Nichols.
And one.
The sophomore having an answer for Northridge. Tough finish. Just crashing to the floor, too.
Yeah, Nichols just recognized the open lane, as you see here on the replay. His teammate gives him the ball. He sees Payne leave the paint, able to reverse and take the contact.
Yeah, smart play by the young sophomore. Wait for the big man to vacate. You got some room, so drive. He knocks down his free throw.
And look at the steal from Armstead.
Mallarney recovery defense overshoots him. Armstead boots it out of there. It is all Panthers' last two possessions as they're up 5.
Extending the pressure a little bit. 5-point game.
Ethan Payne steps down nice and easy. They haven't gone to their big man in a little while. It's
Right.
been all guard action, so we'll see if they continue to feed him.
And great patience by Payne. Was waiting for a cutter, but then he recognized he had a smaller defender on him.
Alex Bob for 3. One rebound, Jordan Watson. Armstead pump fake drive dish.
Most of their success have come with taking the ball to the basket, so I don't think Nichols and or Bob should rely on that outside shot. They finish incredibly well toward the rim or do that short little, what do we call it? A slight back? Fade-ish away?
The fade-ish away.
The fade-ish away.
Alex Bob likes to shoot, though. He's just got that. He's on attack mode. He likes to drive the rim, and if not, he'll pull up and bury it. He's going to attack here. Over the top of Bingham. You said it. Do his thing and do it well. Alex Bob gets his Panthers back up 5.
Ooh, Coach Brown, he's almost on the floor himself.
Yeah, Coach Brown, he is actively one of those active coaches. Clapping, yelling. He's out at the volleyball line.
Somebody has to come get it.
Yeah, good release there. Ethan Payne down low. Nice defense by Cohen Fink. I think they're going to get Alex Bob with the call. Yep, from behind.
Yeah, that's just rewarded Payne for being active, trying to find a right angle, and able just to dip his shoulder just a little bit. Let's see, there you see Payne down there in the post. Fink and Bob both down there. Didn't necessarily see where the contact was.
Yeah, Bob just kind of taking that swipe from behind. 1 free throw out of 2. Drive by Bob. Van Fossen does the same thing. Gets called for a little bit of contact. He was pretty straight up. He disagrees with it, but that'll send Bob to the line.
Yeah, but I think that's their MO. What Bob and Nichols need to do is they work incredibly well getting to the basket. Their space is like free throw line down, and if they get to their spots, it spells success for the Panthers.
Bob and Nichols kind of look like brothers, too.
It's the hair.
Yeah, is that what it is?
It's the hair.
Alex Bob knocks them both down.
You remember like Jonathan Taylor Thomas from Home Improvement?
Oh, sure.
That's what that hair is.
All right. So a throwback there.
Yeah.
90s night here from the battle in the 6-1-4. As Drew Bingham working around the right side. 6-point game. This is the Panthers' largest lead.
Senior and 1.
Carter Mallarney. Very hard to stop. He takes on 3 guys, is dicing up the defense. And Armstead just a little bit aggressive on the closeout.
For sure, but this is just better offense. You see him see the lane open, sees 2 defenders, able to get that ball to curl around.
Makes the end 1. Team down 3. Carter Mallarney trying to will his team back into it. 3:31 to play. 3-point game. Full timeout. Taken by Northridge. A good shot at Cohen Fink and the coaching crew. As always, good to have the cheer squad in the house. This is your Northridge Vikings ladies cheer. And it's nice to be sideline, courtside, I should say.
For sure.
Candace, we got 3:31 to play. What do you think Coach Brown is telling his squad for the Panthers right now?
Coming out of this timeout, they'll be on offense. I'm giving the ball to Nichols. I'm giving the ball to Bob. I'm letting them work. Free throw line down. No need to take any contested 3-point shots. Get to the basket. Try to make a layup. Draw the foul. But that's where they had most of their success, is just getting to the basket, angling themselves, and able to finish.
I like that plan of attack. See if they can stick to it. We're in for a good final 3.5 minutes here. Game number 5 today. Nice handoff. Here's Nichols curling around. Tough finish. Ethan Payne with the big block. Armstead into the paint.
Great defense by Payne, able to recognize what they're trying to do, and that's get to the basket. And he's being anchored down there right now. Now looks like it's Bob's turn.
Yeah, 2 high, 3 low. Just spread the floor and give him some room to work.
Oh.
I thought he got it too, but Alex Bob just a little strong over the rim. Misses the layup, but gets the foul.
Alex Bob to the right, shooting 2.
Let's see, the foul was on Drew Bingham. Picks up his second. Bob makes the first.
Able just to slowly but surely increase this lead. Free throws become way more crucial here down the stretch. Senior able to knock them down, knock both down.
2 clutch free throws from Bob. 5-point game again. Vikings trying to answer. Obviously trying to feed it to Maloney. Payne gets a seal inside. Knocks over Armstead. No call this time. Payne finishes over the top.
Yeah, and again, like we gave him kudos the previous time for being able to bait a defender into a charge, but that time Payne recognized it and just went up as his normal rhythm and not get called for the offensive foul. Timeout, great timeout from Brown. Looks just like they were a bit disoriented on that offensive possession.
Yeah, I like that. Coach Brown recognized they're just a little out of sorts. We got one. Take a quick 30 seconds, see if he can draw up a play and extend this lead up to 5 or 6 coming out of the set. And what they've been doing is just 2 high, 3 low. Alex Bob, Gator Nichols, let the 2 guards work at the top of the key volleyball line, and it just gives them some room to drive the paint. And then it just lets their basketball instinct take over, working off whatever help side defense, and they just react.
Yeah, and the only added wrinkle is defensively. Payne has done a really good job just seeing where Nichols and or Bob go. And as we saw on a couple of possessions ago, he was able to get a block shot. So Payne and Nichols are going to have to recognize whenever they see 34 tracking, they either go to their second counter move or dish it off to an open teammate.
I was curious if head coach Maloney of the Northridge Vikings would maybe put both his big guys out there, Alex Quinlan and Ethan Payne. Just clog up that paint, let them stand tall. Alex Bob, nice backdoor cut off the inbounds. Late on the help side defense is Braden Nerve going to get called for the foul.
But you see all the action just to the basket.
Bob makes his first. Misses the second, boarded by Payne. Tough drive. Maloney can't get it to go. Bob on the rebound.
Really tough angle.
Gator Nichols with the ball. He's going to get fouled by Dylan Chambers. And that will be the 5th foul on the Northridge Vikings, so that will put the Maysville Panthers into bonus. The sophomore, Gator Nichols, at the line, shooting 2. Makes his first. Gator Nichols gets a second.
Clutch free throws from the sophomore.
As we hit the 1:30 mark, 6-point deficit. Vikings trail. Ethan Payne trying to cut that down to 4, and he does.
Payne has had an excellent second half. Anytime they've been able to get the ball down to him in the post, he's been able to square up and finish most times in front of 2 or 3 defenders. So great job by him. He's been a great security blanket for an offense that's had some difficulty with all the attention to Maloney.
Gator Nichols at the line. Makes his first. Drew Bingham picks up his 3rd down the inbounds pass. Coach Maloney has instructed his squad to just foul him up. That's what you got to do. Buck 24 down 5. He's trying the free throw game. Nichols in the clutch makes them both. Carter Maloney down 6. Chambers for 3. Rebounded. Armstead. Alex Bob pulls it back. He will draw the foul from Drew Bingham. That'll be Bingham's 4th.
Drew Bingham, his 4th, to foul line. Alex Bob to the right, shooting 2.
With 1:10 to play. Alex Bob, crucial free throw gets missed. And we do have our player of the game conversation. Alex Bob is definitely at the top of that list. Makes the 2nd. How many's he got in the second half, Candace? This Maloney drives it.
1 minute remaining in the 4th quarter.
60-second mark. Bingham for 3. Maloney, offensive foul. He shoved Nichols out of the way to get that rebound.
Looks like Alex Bob had 11 in the first half, 13 in the second half. So around 25 points this afternoon. And able to get it done 1st and 2nd, so no drop off.
Yep. Consistent.
And not to be left out of the conversation is the sophomore, Gator Nichols, who's done a lot of damage in this second half.
Misses his first free throw, though. Yeah, he's probably got about 20. So those two accounting for a good 45 of the 55 points from the Panthers. Close to anyways. Nichols just a little short. Gives the Vikings a little breathing room.
Yeah, but it looks like the Vikings, they have to go, 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 go. Only 45 seconds left. Deep 3.
Needed that one. Needed that one in a bad way. The tough shot. Alex Bob, a little room to breathe over here. Yeah, and there you go. A little poke away by Maloney, but a good 7-8 seconds burned off the clock there by the Panthers. This one's looking a little more out of reach for the Vikings. Alex Bob, the senior guard. Second free throw is good. Alex Bob makes them both. As we hit the 32nd mark, 9-point deficit the Vikings are trying to overcome. Ethan Payne knocks it down to 7. Alex Bob secures the inbound pass.
For sure, what a performance by Payne as well. Again in the second half, just done a ton of damage down low.
Excellent handles by Alex Bob here to just keep this one alive and burn it out. That'll do it. Handshakes around. 3 seconds left. Game number 5 is in the books. Maysville Panthers house this one 57-50 off the back of Alex Bob Sr. and the sophomore Gator Nichols. Very good work from both sides here, though. Fantastic game. And we will be back for game number 6 out of 7 here on the Amo Sports Network. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in 15 minutes.